Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are here with another adventure, another episode of Big Back Adventures, right? Where we talk about comedy, we talk about food, and just, overall delicious stuff, right? I don't know if that made any sense, but you get what I'm talking about. So, all right, yeah. But anyway, on this episode, I've got the amazing, hilarious comedian from Jonesboro, Bryce Moore. What's up, Bryce?
Hey, good to see you. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited.
Hell yeah. Really.
Oh, I got an applause track. There we go.
Hell yeah, dog.
Always fun.
So, all right. So, in this episode, right, we'll, since you being from Arkansas, I guess we'll talk, say, like country food and what that's like, I guess, growing up in Arkansas, right? See, so I'm a Tennessee Cali guy, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell us, so what part of Arkansas or where are you from? Right?
Originally I'm from Pine Bluff.
Pine Bluff.
Yeah, do you know where Pine Bluff is?
Not 100%. No.
Okay, so about 45 minutes to an hour south of Little Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like between like Little Rock and like Fayetteville or something, right?
Oh no, like Fayetteville is back toward the north and to the west.
Oh.
Yeah, Little Rock is just south. So it's like, I think it's a little between, I want to say it's a little further north than Monticello. If you know where Monticello is, nobody knows where that is.
Honestly, you went full Boy Scout. You're like north and south, southeast and west. I'm like, Arkansas, I'm like, I know Little Rock, and I know Jonesboro. I know that.
That's all that matters. That and Fayetteville, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So being born and raised in Arkansas. So Arkansas, what kind of food is Arkansas even known for?
I don't know necessarily what we're known for, so to speak, but I would say that like barbecue is a big deal in Arkansas, just like it's a big deal all over the South.
Okay. So wait, hold on. So y'all in Arkansas, y'all getting down with the barbecue, like kind of like how we have it here?
Probably. I haven't spent a lot of time in Tennessee, except for open mics. So.
I got you. So, all right. So when you say barbecue, right? Mm-hmm. What is Arkansas barbecue? Is it like Memphis style? Or is it like Kansas City style? Y'all go St. Louis?
I've been to Kansas City one time, and I don't see them doing proper barbecue. I just don't see it. But no, I mean,
you know what? Thank you very much. Let's give a fucking clap for that. Fuck your barbecue.
They don't even have sweet tea in the one coffee shop I went in. I was very upset.
And they serve barbecue at the place?
I don't know if they serve barbecue in there.
I was like,
I was up there for an improv competition, and there was like a coffee shop and then a comedy club and then like a grill.
Okay.
Yeah, the coffee shop, I asked for sweet tea, and the dude's like, we have various teas, and you can add sugar to any of them, but we do not have sweet tea.
Yeah.
And so I grated my teeth and I said, I'll drink water then.
That's great.
And he pointed at the little water fountain. I was like, well, this is great.
You know what? That's already a foul for Arkansas right there, because it's like, how can you be a southern state and not have sweet tea?
Exactly.
Like, that's
exactly.
wilding. That's wilding right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, especially if you were like a barbecue place and like.
Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine like a barbecue place without sweet tea. That's just that's not legal.
To be honest, right? Like, okay, so you how old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Okay.
Yeah, I turned 27 in September.
Okay, so happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you.
This 2-3 months away?
Just over like a month, or just over 2 months.
2 months. Okay, yeah. Okay. So on the Big Back Adventures, we like to be punctual, so we say happy early birthday, right? Nah, I'm saying it because I'm probably gonna forget.
That's fair.
So like, okay. So all right, so being Gen Z, what kind of food and shit did you grow up on as like a Southern Arkansas growing up type of guy, right?
Oh
what
gosh,
would you
let me think. Just whatever my mom was cooking, you know. My mom always made mashed potatoes and gravy. It seemed like, and she'll make Salisbury steak or smoked pork chop, fried pork chop. We actually just had that the last time I went home this past weekend. Fried pork chops and corn.
Yeah.
My mom would usually mix whole kernel corn and cream corn together.
Hey, okay.
And I was a teenager before she even knew that, or before I knew that she even did that. And I always thought, why is everybody else's corn so weird? This ain't right. This ain't mama's cooking.
Hey, see, because basically what you like, and it was funny too, is like what you just named off. I'm like, yo, that's real. Like Southern cooking type shit though, you know what I'm saying? Like that's real, like that's real big bag food, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'm not fat for no reason.
Hey man, hey, you said this shit, not me. I didn't say this shit. Look, alright, cause look, I ain't gonna lie. All the food when you say this shit, my stomach, I'm like, yo, I'm hungry now.
I am too, actually.
Hell yeah. What you said? Smothered pork chops and shit.
Oh yeah, smoked pork chops, fried pork chops.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Hell yeah. So okay, so what do you think are like the? First off, let me say this. So you said Salisbury steak, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Salisbury steak is like a southern staple type of deal. You know what I mean? Like
I kind of think so.
Yeah, so like I've been out
so.
west a few times and shit like that, and like even up north, you don't really see that shit too much. Like
really,
as like an option. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, Salisbury steak. Same thing with like, cause to me Salisbury steak is like the king version of meatloaf, cause meatloaf is atrocious.
Yeah,
you know
amen.
Yeah,
meatloaf is like okay when you don't want to put any effort into it.
Yeah, meatloaf is horrible. Meatloaf, let's just put it out. Meatloaf is horrible. It's the worst shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like you putting ketchup or whatever the fuck this shit is.
Yeah, see that's the thing. Is I don't like ketchup.
Yeah.
I'm weird. I'm really really picky for a fat guy, but I don't like ketchup. So then, if my mom ever made meatloaf, she would just like have a section that had no ketchup on it. And that was mine.
That's
because I was the only one.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny too though is the fact that like you Gen Z, but you don't like ketchup. Cause like most Gen Z, they all about some ketchup and some fucking ranch dressing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I don't eat ranch dressing either.
What?
I really just don't mess with condiments.
Yeah. So okay, damn. So we.
I'm weird.
We gotta switch it up. So you don't fuck with no condiments. So like. No condiments at all, so like no mustard, no mayonnaise, no nothing like that at all.
Nope.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
I never thought about like what is life without condiments.
It's fine. Everybody just looks at you funny when you eat your fries. You know?
Yeah. So okay, so when you eat fries, you just eat them just by themselves.
Just dry.
Just dry.
So long as they're good
fries.
and salty.
What?
I might put some gravy on them sometime.
Great. Okay. So
here was a big one. My dad got this from some restaurant.
Yeah,
I think the restaurant was called Brown's, but I don't remember. And I have no idea where it was. But it's called a hot hamburger. And you take like a piece of Texas toast. You can toast it or not. Take a piece of cheese and put it on a burger patty and put that on the piece of Texas toast. Yeah. Throw fries on it. Throw gravy on it. Onions on it if you want it. You know, just kind of whatever else you want on it. But oh my God, it's so good. That's what we do at Thanksgiving every year.
What?
Yeah. What? That's the Thanksgiving dinner at the Moore House.
That's why I have never heard it. So okay. So like, let me run this down. So Texas toast, right?
Yep.
And then like a burger patty. So just like any kind of burger patty.
Just a burger patty.
Okay. And then what? Just regular cheese?
Yeah, just a piece of cheese, whatever kind of cheese you like, you know.
So essentially, you're just making like a at-home burger but with toast type shit, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, and then
you don't put the other piece of toast on it. You just leave one piece of bread, then the burger, then the cheese, onions if you want them, like I said, and then fries and gravy.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Okay, so it's like an open face burger with fries and shit on there.
Pretty much, yeah.
So let me ask you this. So what kind of fries?
Usually we use crinkle cut fries.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean it's whatever you prefer. I go with crinkle cut because that's what I grew up on.
Okay. But, and then so then what kind of gravy? What kind of gravy working with?
I think my mom usually actually bought like some gravy mix from the store and she would make it with that. Now my freshman year of college when I was in a dorm I got some frozen ballpark burger patties.
Yeah.
And just like we got some Texas toast. And probably just like the great value cheese slices, whatever they even are, if it's even real cheese, I don't know, you know. And then just like that jarred savory beef gravy.
Okay.
Like we didn't bother to cook too much, so we just,
Okay, so like
just some good savory brown gravy.
So it's like the brown gravy.
Yeah.
Like so what they call it, like turkey gravy or some shit.
I've never had turkey gravy, so I mean.
So, cause when I think of I guess when I think of turkey gravy, I think of like the brown gravy you have at like Thanksgiving and shit. You know what I'm saying? That what you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know if you were talking about like the white gravy that goes
no.
the biscuits or whatever.
My friend Tyler did that. He was my roommate freshman year. He did that. I did brown gravy. He did white gravy. He said he liked his.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd never had it that way.
Okay. So. All right. So look, I'm gonna have to. This episode gonna have to go down as one of the episodes to where it's like we gotta do a live episode and try it. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm gonna get a group of people. And we're gonna see. You know what I mean? But like that's wild because on the outside, because I know you don't smoke, right?
No, I don't.
So that's some high nigga shit. To be honest, that's what that shit sound like. But it sound fire as hell. To be real. it's like a motherfucker's like, bro, I got one piece of bread. I got like one, some fries and shit. And it's like, I got some shit here in the house or whatever. Right? I ain't gonna lie, that sounds amazing.
It sounds like me when I'm out of money and can't go to the store. But it's like, what do I have left?
So is
all this on a plate?
So you said that's like a traditional thing at the Moore house, right? Mm-hmm. So like who came up with the dish? Like, how did it come about?
So I don't remember when we first started actually having them. One year at Thanksgiving, though, my grandmother suggested that instead of turkey and dressing and all that kind of stuff, because my mom and her and my grandfather, they were the only ones that liked any of that.
Yeah.
So the rest of us, I'm like, normal mashed potatoes, some other kind of meat. I don't know why. I just never liked turkey.
Yeah.
Don't like dressing, things like that. So traditional Thanksgiving food, traditional Christmas food, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
So my grandmother suggested that one year for Thanksgiving in like the early 2010s, late 2000s, something like that, and every Thanksgiving ever since.
Does your grandma smoke weed?
No.
Damn.
Not to my knowledge.
She eating edibles or something. Shit.
To my knowledge, she never did, but I don't really know.
Yeah. All right, so like, okay. So I'm learning so much about Bryce today. This is crazy, right? All right, so not eating like the traditional stuff. So you don't eat condiments. You don't like normal like Christmas, Thanksgiving type food or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what would your like? Because on the episodes we always try to put together like an entree, starter, dessert.
Gosh.
Okay, so what is your like entree? What is your like your appetizer, entree, dessert, like dream setup?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you would eat? You know what I mean?
That's a
And you can pick two appetizers. By the way.
appetizers. Good God, you're making it harder. Gotta narrow it down. Let's see. It kind of depends on the time of the year.
Okay.
Because like my parents can make all sorts of different things, but they make them at different times of year.
Yeah.
Like my dad can usually make something.
Yeah.
He makes the hot hamburgers, or he would make his chili is really good, but he makes that in the wintertime. And in the summertime, he makes red beans and rice.
Okay.
And it's really good. So I mean, like, it depends on the time of the year as to like what, if I was having him cook, what it would be. My mom, appetizer, I would say probably her homemade cheese dip, white cheese dip, with like just some peppers in it.
Yeah.
She's done it all kinds of different ways. She's had it where there's like sausage in it. I'm not a big fan of that one.
Yeah.
She used to make yellow cheese dip all the time with like Rotel in it. It was good, but like her white cheese dip with just like some green peppers of some sort in it that just adds just a little bit of spice. It's really good.
Yeah.
So I would say probably that, and then for another appetizer, I don't know about another appetizer. We might come back to that.
Okay.
An entree, I would say.
Okay, so wait, so your first one is the cheese dip, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the cheese dip.
All right, okay.
After that, I'm gonna say if my mom makes like mashed potatoes and gravy and Salisbury steak, corn.
Okay.
That's probably that, and then a dessert. You do.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with my grandmother.
Hold on, wait. So you said go run the entree one more time.
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Okay.
Salisbury steak.
Okay, so Salisbury steak and then the mashed potatoes and gravy. That's one side?
Yeah,
or
okay, that's a side, and then the corn's
and the
another
corn.
side.
Okay, all right. Okay, and then what'd you say your dessert is?
Dessert, I'm going with my grandmother. It's her version of her chocolate pound cake that she made.
Okay.
Every Thanksgiving and Christmas. And my mom does it. It's the same one. And she has really good ones, but nobody can do it like my grandma could.
Okay.
That's just
the
way it is.
Hey, and that's funny because people who listen to the episodes, that was pound cake. That was Cowboy's choice for dessert too, right? So it's like I also I think that like a chocolate pound cake, like that's top tier.
So
that's
good.
top tier
It's
shit
so
right there.
She could get the crust just right, and then there's a little bit of moisture, probably about that thick.
Yeah.
Just like maybe a quarter inch of moisture, just so good right underneath the crust. It was so good.
Hell yeah. Okay. What's funny is that like that meal is such a wide array meal. Like,
it is.
You're like, I got some cheese dip in the. Because did you pick two for your appetizer or one?
I didn't have another appetizer.
Okay, so just the
I can't
cheese
think
dip.
of another one.
All right, so it's like cheese dip with a bag of chips, like homemade chips or some shit. Or?
You know what? We'll go with homemade chips, like just some tortillas you can get from Walmart and just deep fry them.
Okay,
we've done that.
Damn, bro, this shit sounds delicious, to be honest.
I kind of want to go home again. I was just there on Saturday.
Right, take me with you, bro. I'm here for the cheese dip and shit, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I think that's cool. Okay. All right. So, what? Because you mentioned the mashed potatoes and the corn, right?
Yep.
So, are those two things like your ultimate sides?
I think so. I mean, it was the most common growing up.
Okay.
And I don't say that like I got sick of it, because I never got sick of it. That's the thing. If my mom says we're gonna have this kind of meat, what do we want to go with it? I'm like mashed potatoes and gravy and corn.
Yeah.
And see, the weird part is my dad doesn't like corn, so I feel bad because it's like, here's the meat, here's the mashed potatoes. He's like, I guess I'll just eat that. Okay. It's like, okay, fine. You know?
That's funny. That's hilarious. Okay. So, all right. So in this episode, okay, we've learned the meals of a Gen Z from Arkansas. Right. We've learned that So okay, how old are your parents?
Let's see. My mom is, oh gosh, how old are they? My dad's as old as the Super Bowl. So what was it? 58 that was just played.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's 58, so my mom's 56.
Okay, so technically,
they're Gen X.
Yeah,
like
Gen
early
X. Okay. Can you know what's funny is as you were mentioning it too, because you said like you said, oh, like the meat, and then here's like the potatoes and shit like that. And what's funny is that I think that a lot of like Gen X parents or whatever, right? Especially who are close in generation to baby boomer era, right? Like that's a staple. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you like the meat and potatoes gotta have, as long as it's the meat and the potatoes type shit, you good.
Well, all my math teachers that were at Whitehall High School, because I actually moved to Whitehall. Yeah. The math teachers at Whitehall, would say, you know, here's these problems from the workbook. These are my meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
And these are the dessert problems because they're more fun, because they're more complicated. And it's like, I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to need this when I major in theater.
Yeah. So like.
But yeah, they were around my parents' age. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's and also I think that like the meat and potatoes thing is like that's like a Southern staple too, almost in a sense.
Think so.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, I feel like in the South we don't eat light. You know what I'm saying? We're like, if you're gonna throw that entree down, it better be some shit to make a turd or something. Right. You know what I mean? That's what my grandma used to say. Right? She's like, I make food to make a turd, and it's like, doesn't all food do that? But okay, you know, but like
we do it different down here.
Yeah, for real. So like, so all right, so. You being a comic, gotta ask this question, right? What is a food that do you prefer to eat before or after you go on stage for a show?
Oh, always after.
Always after.
Always after.
Okay.
Jeff Foxworthy has brought this up before too. He said that he and Larry the Cable Guy you usually go out after the show. He said because he feels sluggish on stage if he eats first, and I kind of feel the same way. Like if I eat, I'm just like, I'm done for the day. I'm not doing anything else. You know.
Okay.
All that's left for me to do is go to bed.
Yeah.
You know?
So, what's your go-to? Like after a show, you're like, man, I'm hungry as hell. Like, what's your go-to?
Depends. So, like tonight, I've got some leftovers. I've got some minute rice that I steamed yesterday, and a couple burger patties. So I'll just like chop those up and put some savory beef brown gravy on that. Okay. Salt and pepper. Yeah. Something quick and easy, you know. Okay. I have some frozen dinners that I mess with sometimes. Sometimes I go to McDonald's after show, you know. It just depends on the night. Okay. All right, so what is your so say you become like a famous comic, right? And you're like, Nate Jaxon, who the fuck is that guy, right? So you get to that status. What's your dream dream after the show in the green room, like, you know, like Dave has that joke about Kevin having like the steaks and the corn and all the other shit. Right? What's your like dream? Like I'm done with the show. I'm finna go in here. I want some shrimp kebabs or like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's your thing? Probably like some homemade fried chicken of some sort. Damn. Hell yeah. And I gotta have the mashed potatoes and gravy to go with that. And probably some corn on the cob, like grilled corn on the cob. Okay. I think would go great with that. And then probably some cookies or something of that nature. Okay. Maybe some ice cream. You know. Okay. All right. I know I keep running, but like, what's your cookies of choice since you said cookies? Oh gosh, most of them. Most of them. No, probably classic chocolate chip. I'm a basic guy. I like me a good chocolate chip cookie. Okay. Especially like some softer ones. I understand the crunchy appeal, and I like crunchy cookies, but a softer cookie I'm a big fan of. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
I get it. So you said, what was the cookie? You said chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip. Yeah.
Okay, so like regular chocolate chip, white chocolate chip, or just regular?
Probably regular. Honestly, both. But
honestly, both. Alright, for sure. I'm not gonna lie. See, me, I'm a peanut butter cookie fan. You know what I'm saying? I will murder some peanut butter.
That's
cookies.
my mom.
Dog.
She loves peanut butter cookies.
Hell yeah, bro. Okay, we have reached the end of the episode. At the end of the episode, I'll try to always give a food fun fact, whether it be cool, disgusting, or whatever. Right? So, all right. Question: Do you eat Skittles?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Did you know that the red dye that is in Skittles, right, and a lot of other stuff, right, is made from boiled beetles?
From boiled beetles?
Yes.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wasn't that the one? Wasn't Skittles like the red dye was banned in California? Like,
I mean, I think it's banned everywhere, but for most people, but in most countries and shit.
I covered that on Bam News, and I forgot now what my joke was. It was something about tasting the rainbow, but I forgot what it was.
But so like it's I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna butcher this word, but it's like Dicacliopsococus or some shit like that.
Oh my god!
But it's an acid that's used in like maraschino cherries.
Oh yeah.
Right. So it's the dye that's in that. They use it like on strawberries and raspberries, like the flavor of the candy, and they use it in lipstick, right?
Okay.
So it's like next time you eat some Skittles, just remember, hey, these boiled up beetles taste delicious. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make sure that some of my friends that eat Skittles watch this or listen to this. Excuse me.
Hell yeah. All right. So this is the end of the episode. Tell everybody where they can find you do comedy, where they can see you, find your amazing stuff on YouTube and Instagram and all that.
Okay, so my Instagram handle is official_Bryce_A_Moore. You can find me on YouTube if you search Bammed Up Comedy. That is BAM''D-up comedy, like stand-up comedy, but Bammed Up. Twitter, I believe, is Bryce A. Moore Bam. Facebook, find me on Bam Comedy. TikTok, I believe, is the same as the Twitter, Bryce A. Moore Bam. I'm also on Threads under the same as the Instagram, official Bryce A. Moore. I believe that's everything I'm on. I did them out of order. I'm also usually at Recovery Room at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. I'll be at Cregan's once a month for an open mic that I host there. And Nate's on a show at Recovery Room with us on August 16th at 8 o'clock. Tickets are only $5, and I'm so excited. I'm hosting, and it's going to be a great show.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, thank you, Bryce, for coming on this episode and gracing us here with Big Back Adventures. Whenever we do the episode that's live action, I'm gonna have to put you down as one of the first few episodes for this. What is that even called? The burger with the gravy and shit on?
Hot hamburger.
Hot hamburger. We're gonna make a hot hamburger on the show. All right. All right. All right, everybody. That's our episode. And as always, don't forget to drink water and stay hydrated, and don't be a piece of shit.